you taking these to work tomorrow? You taking these to work tomorrow?
If you want me to, if you don't want me to, I won't.
But you are?
I was planning on it. Okay. Thank you, friend. Hey, Sophie girl. Hold on, I'm getting my big head up here on this tablet. Hey, Intuitive. You sure can, Margaret. Hey, Ann. I ain't been live in so long, I forgot which light I put on in here. Like, this light is blinding the shit out of me. But the one in the ceiling blinds me. So, I don't know. We just gonna have to do it. I missed y'all too. I've been in my hole. I think I must have the light over there usually. I don't know, but it's like it's right there. And just maybe if I put this, hold on, I got an idea. That's too dark, ain't it? Can y'all see the card? I'm doing a yes or no. Intuitive. Y'all can see it? Hey, Laura. If y'all can't see it, then I'll take the thing back off. Okay, good. I can see it. Alright, I see Margaret said, will my paperwork get approved, the one that I'm filing? Okay, y'all can see. You sure can, Amina. Will Margaret's paperwork get approved? Oh, I didn't put the freaking pinned comment. 1 second. I'm on Margaret, but 1 second. I ain't been live in so long, I forgot how to do this, huh? Can y'all believe that we are all the way like 25% through the year?
No, we ain't.
Yes, ma'am, we are. Like, once this month is over, that's 3 months. Emmy arguing with me. Emmy arguing with me.
Well, this month ain't over, cuz.
Emmy trying to talk. Sophie, you said, can I see your question? Well, I'm on my phone, Sophie, so it probably is up above me from where you, because I can see you say, can you see my question? All right, Margaret, let's see if your paperwork is going to get approved. I got this tablet so I can try to keep up, but this phone is so little. John say he loves when you correct me, Emily.
Huh?
John said he loves when you correct me.
Me too.
She has no shame. 3 of Pentacles reversed, Margaret. Thank you, Sophie. 4 of Cups reversed, King of Wands. I feel like you will get some paperwork that's in your favor, but the thing that you're asking me about is not going the way you are picturing it in your mind. Initially, like, you may perceive it as a missed opportunity, but as long as you don't give up or, you know, start to feel like a victim to your circumstances, something good will come out of it because the King of Wands is here. So it feels like not like what you're expecting, not in the way you want it to or the way you think you want it to. But the 4 of Cups to me is like a missed opportunity from our perspective, but actually it's working out in our favor, but we don't know enough information for it to make sense yet. So it's very cryptic, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because look, the King of Wands is the underlying energy. So it's based on how you respond to what this thing is that's not working out in order for this thing to turn around in your favor. But I don't know exactly what that means. It's just coming out that way. So bear with me. Hey, actions. All right. Will Sophie get hired as a front desk? How you doing, actions? You can ask John. You're divorced. Okay, so then ultimately, Margaret, it's going to happen, but it's not going to be in the timing that you think or want it to. Because the King of Wands is there. So that's saying, don't give up. Don't look at one thing happening wrong as it not going to work out. It's going to happen. It's just going to be forging you through the fire. You're going to have to become the King of Wands. Be very resilient. And it's going to teach you a lot spiritually by the time you get on the other side of this divorce. It will work for you, but it's not going to be one simple thing. It's going to be multiple things you have to go through to get there. But it will happen with some challenges. All right. Will Sophie get hired as the front desk? Will Sophie get hired as the front desk? Lord have mercy. Will Sophie get hired as the front desk? Page of Cups. Judgment reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Hierophant reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. I do feel like, yes, you will, but something about it is not going to... So an example is, yes, you'll get it, but you're not going to get the hours you want. Or yes, you'll get it, but it's part-time. Hierophant reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. So let's just say you wanted a full-time job. I feel like, yes, you'll get some sort of offer here, but it's not going to be something about it that is to your liking. Maybe a person there that you don't get along with, something. Yes, but that's the way it feels. All right, Laura 888. Will I work for W again? Part-time, Sophie? That's what I think it'll be. Will Laura 888 work for W again? You're welcome, Sophie. Will Laura 888 work for W again? Hierophant reversed. Ten of Wands. I feel like there's too much baggage for it to work out again. So it could happen, but it's going to be very painful to stay there for whatever reason. Ten of Wands. When the Ten of Wands shows up, it's like there's so much water under the bridge that it's easier just to not do it again. It's not a good idea. It would be against your spiritual guidance to do it again. So most likely, I don't think it will happen, but if you force that door open, it's not going to be fun. Okay, thank you, Anne. Hey, Kelsey. All right, John says, will I get hired to a better full-time job this year? Will John get hired to a better full-time job? You're welcome, Laura. Will John get hired to a better full-time job this year? And you need to put your link of your channel in here so everybody can subscribe. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Fool reversed. Not unless you change the action that you're taking. So, because the Fool is reversed. So, basically, John, it's like this. if you stay on the timeline you're currently on, most likely there's not going to be a lot of desired change in your work life. However, if the Fool reversed is here, that tells me if you change this to the Fool in the upright, then you can change that timeline. So what do you need to do? You need to apply for things out of your comfort zone. Things that you don't feel qualified for, things that you feel underqualified for, overqualified for, out of your league, in your league. You see what I'm saying? You got to switch it up. Whatever you've been doing, you got to change it up. So you can make it happen, but if you stay on the same timeline you're on, the same trajectory you're on, then it's going to be pretty much what you've been getting is what you're going to have. So you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. So if you feel like not comfortable with a situation, apply to that. If you feel nervous about a situation, try that. That's the way you're going to be able to get out of whatever it is you're feeling like is a rut in your work life. You're welcome, Ann. Y'all go check her out. She does like some artistic videos. They're very mesmerizing, her little shorts. I like them. Yes, John, I think so. Something that gets out of your comfort zone. You're very welcome and good luck to you. All right, Kelsey Wells. Hi, will I get the job offer from the company I interviewed for recently? Everybody getting new jobs. Yes, I did, Ann. I need to learn to comment on them when I watch them and I like them. And you know I'm all quiet, staying to myself like a little hermit. All right, Kelsey, will you get the job offer from the company you interviewed for recently? Let me see. Will you get the job offer for the company you did recently? How's your aunt? Are you serious? You ain't moving there. All right, Kelsey. Hey, Good Pizza. What happened, Toro? Empress card, Kelsey. Yes, you will. You got 2 yeses, Kelsey. Empress and the 4 of Wands. So I say that's a double yes. You're welcome, Kelsey. You should bring me a Mango Marley shirt since you're right there. Thank you, Laura. I just got it. You can post your question, baby. All right, Marley, do you see any new job within the next 2 weeks? All right. So Laura donated on Cash App, so I'm going to do hers, and then I will do the free ones some more. All right, well, let me read it again. Do you see any new jobs within the next 2 weeks? All right, 4 shuffles. Listen. Do I see any new jobs within the next 2 weeks? Any new jobs in the next 2 weeks? Everybody wants a new job that came in here today. Y'all notice that? Everybody's spring cleaning their career. That's what it seems like to me. You too, Toro? We in the Me Too movement. The Me Too job movement. Any new job opportunities for Laura in the next 2 weeks? Seven of Swords reversed. Well, first thing you got to do is figure out that you are worthy of the opportunities, Laura, because the Seven of Swords reversed is here. And that's whenever you're doing it to yourself, when the Seven of Swords is reversed. So basically, you're only going to apply for things that you feel worthy of, right? So you got to apply for things that maybe initially you don't feel like you deserve, right? Because you do deserve them, or it wouldn't have came out. Okay? It feels like, to me, 2025 is pushing everybody to get out of their comfort zone, right? To do things that is a little different, out of our normal. It's better to stay in your comfort zone from an ego perspective because that's the easy thing to do. But it's like, if you want true growth and change, you got to get out of that. Page of Swords reversed. So, the Star card. So if you can switch the Page of Swords reverse to an upright and learn the lesson as a student, right? Spiritually speaking, just a student of life. If you can switch that Page of Swords reversed upright, then here is your new opportunity, the Star card. We have to cover her up on here or YouTube will get me. But if you don't apply for these things, they're not going to show up, because money and love is different, right? Love will just show up. We don't really have to do anything. It just shows up. Opportunities in love, they'll just kind of show up. But money, you have to take action. You have to knock on the door. So I feel like if you don't knock on doors because you feel like you don't deserve it or you're not worthy of it, if it's out of your league, so to speak, you need to apply for those too, because there is something here that you could get in the next 2 weeks, the Star card, but it's going to take you applying for things that you may feel like you aren't worthy of, or you don't deserve, or you can't get. I'm putting quotations around it because you can, actually. There is something here. It's just going to be, initially, you're going to feel like it's out of your league in some way. So the 2-week thing is kind of up to you whether it happens that way. Possibly it can happen, but it's just going to take you doing that thing internally and deciding. Just decide. That's all it takes. Just decide. Mentally, emotionally, just spiritually decide that you're going to be grateful and you're going to deserve whatever the hell it is you apply for, even if you get it or you don't, and let go of the outcome, because this is a yes with the Star card. But what is she in the card? She's straight up naked, no clothes. She's her vulnerable self. She's accepting of herself. It's the Star card. She definitely deserves whatever opportunity she gets, right? She's like in her authentic energy. And the star above her head, that's the opportunity that you're wanting right there. The big one. But sometimes you mentally block it from happening. It puts a hiccup in your manifestation. Without you realizing it, you create a loop. I do the same shit. But it is possible for it to happen or it wouldn't have showed up. I can't see them a little right, and I done got old. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords reversed. Hermit reversed. It's just going to take you getting out of your comfort zone. That's all it's going to take, and it can happen. I'm going to say a yes if you decide to take the action to make it happen. And what that means is applying for things you may have initially skip past because you felt like you weren't worthy, or you didn't deserve those things, or you couldn't make it in that particular job. Apply for those too, and I do feel like you'll have a new opportunity. So come back and tell me within 2 weeks, and good luck to you. Okay. Yes, you can, Langin. You're welcome, Laura. Should I ask Carrie out, or do I make space for her to ask me out? All right, let's see, Ash. Should you ask Carrie out? Should you ask Carrie out? Should Ash ask Carrie out? Five of Cups reversed. Strength reversed. Two of Pentacles. Shit if I know when the Two of Pentacles comes out. Like, why does it do me like that? This person has a fear of being vulnerable with you and asking you out, first of all, because the Strength is reversed. But yes, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is saying this person's not going to take any action because they don't want to be vulnerable. So you're going to have to be the Knight of Cups and ask them out if you want them to, you know, go out with you. Or you want something to happen. You have to do it. Hey, Dan the man. How's your wife, Dan? Yes, you can, Fiona. You're welcome, Ash. We went to my brother-in-law's birthday party yesterday. Well, that's good. That seems like an improvement to me. Do I see Langin getting the CSC scholarship? Do I see Langin? All right. Thank you, Laura. Let me do Langin real fast, and then I'm going to get you, okay? Do I see Langin getting the CSC scholarship? Yes, Dan, that's definitely an improvement. Three of Wands, Page of Swords. I feel like you will. Three of Wands is about you having an inner knowing that you will. With the Three of Wands, it's like you know it's coming towards you, and then take the inspired action towards that plan to manifest with the scholarship. And definitely, I do feel like you will. You have the potential to make it happen, I'll tell you that. Just don't get in your own way. And what I mean by that is not believing in yourself and not taking the inspired action, right? So yes, I feel like you will, Langin. Okay, so Laura donated, so she's next. Let me put her name in here. You're welcome, Langin. I'm putting her name in here so I remember. We've been doing good, Dan. I don't know what's up with me. I'm not sad or anything. I've just been hermiting. I just been getting up and going to work and coming home and nothing else. I swear, I don't know why I do that. I looked on my channel. It's been like 13 days since I went live. Any action from the Aquarius towards me? All right, let's see, Laura. Pretty PK, I will do your question, but you got to let me do Laura. She donated for a question. And Star Angel, I don't do lists, baby. So if you posted your question, I just do it randomly when they're free. But PK, you got to chill. I'll get you once I get through with Laura's question, but if you put it in here 50 times, it ain't going to help. I hope so, Anne. Sometimes I wonder if I tell myself that just to be detaching too much or something. I don't know. All right, we on Laura. Thank you, Dan. I'm glad y'all do. Do y'all do that? Do y'all like totally detach from the world and then just come back like everything's good? Any actions from the Aquarius towards Laura? Any actions from the Aquarius towards Laura? That's so true. Where's y'all's redneck? I hadn't been in Mark's live in a minute. I hope he's good. Me too, Anne. Two of Cups. So that's not an action card. I'm gonna see what else comes out, but it is saying that whatever you feel towards this person is mutual, which you may already know that. But the Two of Cups, there's a mutual connection. Three of Wands. This is a waiting card. Like they feel like if they wait it out long enough, something will happen. They have an expectation tied to the waiting. Three of Swords. So there's a third energy that could be getting in the way of y'all. And I'm not saying that there's a girlfriend or boyfriend in the way. I'm saying a third energy. With the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords, this can even manifest as a clingy mother, a clingy best friend, working too many hours, some third outside energy that's not your energy or their energy that could be a challenge or obstacle for you and this person. So the action doesn't feel like it's really there. Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Wands. So I don't feel like there's any action anytime soon. I feel like they have a mutual feeling for you, something about how you feel for them that's reciprocated from them. And they feel like if they wait around long enough, they have some sort of expectation tied to that. Also, I feel like there's a third energy intermingling or causing challenges and obstacles. And also some sort of avoidance on their side about facing whatever they need to face in terms of like authenticity and truth. So it feels like at the very least a roadblock or no action is the action kind of thing. I do feel like there's a mutual connection here. But if whatever happened you feel like was not your fault or not, you know, something that you can just easily forgive, you might just have to let this person go with love, at least temporarily, because I don't feel like they're going to come towards you to work it out in an active way anytime soon. I mean, if it's meant to be, it'll come back around anyway, so you ain't got to fight for it, right? But I feel like there is a avoidance on their end of taking any accountability or action. 7 of Swords, you see. So I hope that made sense, Laura. I just don't feel like that should be that person don't need to be your top priority right now. You're welcome. Thank you. I done missed all the jokes they got going on, Dan and Ann. Y'all are a trip. I'm just reading it now. So the people that were in here that wanted a free question, if you're still here, you can post your question now. Now, where the heck is Mark? He done left us. Is there like a sports team playing? Yes, Fiona, you sure can. Will I drop another single that will get millions of views in the future, says Star Angel. Dan and Ann. That's right. It could happen, Star Angel, with the 3 of Wands, but the Judgment reversed is here, so it's going to take a lot of determination on your side. When the Judgment reversed is here, it's not set in stone. These views that you're asking me about, it's not set in stone. The 3 of Wands is saying it's a possibility, but with the Judgment reversed, you're going to have to take a lot of patterned action towards this thing and be very resilient in spite of having less views than you want initially. So you're going to have to get this in the upright and be determined, make your mind up, so to speak. There's a need for that, for it to be more set in stone, but it is possible. All right, can Ann have an energy check? Let's see what Ann gets. Oh no, Fiona, you got the flu. All right, energy check for Ann. I almost wonder if my household had some kind of sickness. I just kept trying to like ignore it, but then I've been sleeping more than normal too. Emily missed a day at school because she didn't feel good. I don't know if we had a virus, a cold, or what. I know she had something because I had got her some red Gatorade and she was like drinking it. She usually don't want to drink Gatorade. The star card, look at you. Ann done got the star card. 6 of Cups reversed. 4 of Pentacles, and then the 3 of Cups is at the bottom. So I feel like in your general energy with the 3 of Cups here, this can represent like your children or someone in your family or friend group that's very lighthearted energy, is very happy and free energy around you with the Wheel of Fortune here. But at the same time, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to answer a text. I don't know if I can on here or not. I might have just freaking froze the live. Okay. Sorry, Ann. That had my brain. I didn't want him to think I timed him out. I didn't time him out. He said I timed him out. It's weird. I don't even time nobody. I let y'all do it. Okay. Anyway, 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Friends or family or your children, stuff like that. The energy's light, happy, and good. And the Star card is here. So I feel like you're in a very good feeling energy. It's a light energy, a happy energy. But at the same time, you have someone from your past that tries to send you energy or come into your energy, but you are trying to protect yourself from that with the 4 of Pentacles. So you can feel it, someone from your past that you really don't have a whole lot of fondness around, the 6 of Cups reversed. It's like you're trying to protect yourself from that person. Not physically, but energetically. It's like they keep trying to, if they're doing anything more than maybe even thinking about you a lot, but whatever it is, you might feel it. It's accurate, someone from your past that you're not very fond of, and I feel like you are having to protect yourself from that or block yourself off in some way, but at least you do have the happiness around you, like in platonic connections with the 3 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card. And then there's a red cardinal in this card. I don't always notice it, but it's like screaming at me like spiritually, you know, being protected or your ancestors around you, that kind of energy. Hey, Ilda and Baby Legend. Okay, so I got Ann and Fiona. I forgot what your question was, but I remember you asked me next. Baby Legend probably eating a freaking ribeye over there. Okay, thank you, Fiona. Yes, divinely protected. Y'all can have a question. All right. When I meet JL, will it be a good meeting? See what I mean? You're welcome, Ann. Thank you for always helping me on my channel. See, she done fed the dog some tri-tips, she says. Some sort of sirloin or something, I'm sure. Baby Legend be living it up. All right. When Fiona meets JL, will it be a good meeting? Seven of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Strength reversed. So either you or this person, one of the two, is going to feel vulnerable in a nervous sort of way, and it might cause them to overthink. So the meeting might feel awkward in some way. Strength reversed. That's when someone feels vulnerable in a nervous sort of way. The Page of Swords reversed, they might not be very clear in their communication, but it's because they're nervous and they're letting their head get in the way. Seven of Swords reversed, either on your side, their side, or both sides. One of the two. So if it's awkward, even if you're not nervous, if you feel like this person's off, I would give them more than one chance, because I feel like they're going to be feeling like up in their head a little bit about it. And they might get, you know, the weird social vibes. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome, Fiona. All right. Thank you, Laura. You can post your question. My friend from work said I blocked him, and I didn't. So now it's bugging me. I don't know how to see that I see it or check it. Thank you, Ilda. Will I be able to do the trip I'm planning? You going only if you take us with you, Laura. That's the only way you can do the trip. She's like, shut up and tell me the answer, Marley. Damn. Alright, will Laura be able to do the trip she is planning? I think Gage is in there playing the guitar. Or Emily won. Y'all hear them? Will Laura be able to do the trip she is planning? You go to contacts and go down to see if you block them. It would say unblock. Thank you, hello. I'll check it. When I get off here, I'll pull it up on the laptop probably. It was an accident if I did it. Accident. That's a funny word now that I think about it. It sounds like ass in it, you know? Dan. The strength card, Laura. If you can make it happen financially is one thing I'm seeing, Laura, because the strength card always used to show up in my readings, especially when I was first learning tarot on accident, because I was in one of the lowest points in my life. I'm not saying you're in a low point, but when the strength card shows up to me in a prominent spot in the reading, it's going to take you being the best version of yourself in some area. And then the Nine of Pentacles reverse shows up. So I feel like it's going to be challenging financially or with your time, because Pentacles can be money and it can also be the time that you'll need to have free to be able to make this happen, right? So either time or money is a challenge or obstacle. But let me just see what else comes out. Dan is calling me a hermit over there. He said I'll still keep it blocked. Five of Swords, yep. It's like your money is something in your money or either your time needs to shift to make this happen. It's not a no, but it is because the death reverse, so it's not a no. Like, don't give up on wanting to make this happen, but maybe the timing isn't going to be as quickly as you would like, or you're going to have to get like a second job to save up for this. You see what I'm saying? Something money or time related. King of Cups. So you can make it happen if you don't give up on it. Keep your vision with this thing, no matter what happens right now. Keep your vision, the thing that's close to your heart. If this trip is something you truly want, if it's a desire of your heart, King of Cups, death reverse. Don't give up on it. But just know that it's going to take a lot of spiritual strength and fortitude on your side to accomplish it due to some challenge around time or finances, one of the two. But that's not impossible. It just means you're going to have to become the best version of yourself in that area, whether it's time or money management in some way. So it is challenging, but not impossible. All right. I know, Dan. That's the best love language ever. You're welcome, Laura. Thank you. Carrie, have you already met your soulmate? I feel like we have many soulmates in our life. They come to teach us lessons for seasons and reasons. I know I'm probably annoying the shit out of you with that answer, but it is the truth. It could be something as simple as just bumping us onto the right track, you know? Someone that we feel an intense connection to could be nothing more than someone pulling us down a certain path that we have preordained for ourselves. Dan, that's cool. That's the coolest love language ever. If somebody picks on you, then you automatically know that that's your love language. That's cool. I'm with it. Hey, Simon. You're welcome, Carrie. I don't know if I said your name right, but... And y'all know what else I believe? Now, since Carrie said that, and I got a freaking minute because ain't nobody asking nothing, so we're going to jabber for a minute. So I think that the people that really get under our skin, the people that really piss us off in this lifetime, I feel like in my daydreaming world, that probably on the other side, we're like tight. Like we are, you know, like it's our inner circle, so to speak. Like, let's go down here and I'm going to get on your nerves all the time and you're going to be a pain in my ass. And let's go see how it works with you being the pain in my ass this lifetime. Next lifetime, I get to be a pain in your ass. Now let's go see how that works. I know it ain't like that word for word, but kind of like that. Y'all know it's possible. That could be the way it is. All right, Sleepy Ariel. Is Z going to show up unexpectedly back to me? You know, Hello is over there laughing at me, but I'm serious. It is so possible. So think about that person that's a real big pain in your ass off and on throughout your life, or at least for a year or two at the time. Like, that person can really just trigger the shit out of you. That's the one you can learn the most from. And I am not good at living that advice, I promise. That's the one that's got that spiritual gold of lessons to show us. Y'all know, if you think about it deep down in your heart, you're like, you know, that's probably true. Yes, Carrie, gets under your skin and crawls around. That's right. Hey, Alice. All right, Ariel, is Z going to show up unexpectedly back to you? I don't think so. Not anytime soon, at least, Ariel. You got the Devil reversed, the Hierophant reversed, so that would be no. And then the Nine of Swords reversed. Even the Four of Swords is like no movement or just dead stillness between the two of you. So I feel like no, at least not anytime soon. Mark was teasing Shania about wanting a reading. You're welcome, Ariel. All right. Hello says, will I be less busy this month? I've been busy back to back. Is Hello going to get a break? Is Hello going to get a break? Thank you, Ilda. Is Hello going to get a break? Emperor reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. Page of Cups, the Sun, Five of Wands reversed. Two of Swords reversed. Three of Cups, and the Hermit. Yes, you will get a break. That's something that'll make you happy, and it gives you your me time. There's the Hermit. It was back and forth. That's why I kept flipping the cards. But yes, you will get a less busier or some sort of recluse period compared to last month in some way. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, which is the momentum that you're desiring, the celebration of this break. And here you are in your own little bubble as the Hermit. So I do feel like you will. You are welcome. All right. Alice says, does Harris want to date me seriously, not just casual dating? Mark wanted to hit the hay. Shania wanted a reading. He teased her and chewed her out nicely. He has a way of doing that, don't he? He chewed her out nicely. He always says he loves me when I sleep. Yes, I do, Simon. I do. I believe it's working whether we believe in it or not. Just like manifesting, we're doing it whether we are aware of it or not. We're way more powerful than we're taught we are. I believe that too. More than I even know. And I believe also that the more I figure out and the more I think I know, the more there is to learn. That's cool, Simon. You've been trying to direct it. Sometimes I think I got it figured out, and then sometimes that shit just goes left on me, and I just take a break. Like, I don't know. I wish I could be that manifestation teacher person, but I don't feel like I got it under control good enough. It's working perfectly on a subconscious level, but I ain't really got it figured out too good. Six of Wands, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords. This person wants your attention, you know, but when it comes down to like serious dating, Alice, because this will be the serious dating to me, the Ace of Swords, the truth of the matter, what you want on a deeper level here. They self-sabotage themselves. They enjoy having attention from you. They enjoy the outer layer of it, Six of Wands, but the Five of Swords is here when it comes to the deep truth, the serious dating, the committed side of things, you know, the raw, authentic relationship. That is where this person messes their own self up. When it's something like good and long lasting for them, they have some sort of self-sabotaging thought patterns, and they may not even be very consciously aware of them doing that. But yeah, it looks like it's a self-sabotaging thing they do. Not just with romance, but it's like a pattern they have in their life when it comes to things that are more meaningful and long-term. Now, when it comes to getting your attention, they like that. I just feel like it's going to be very challenging to get this person to be like a committed, serious dater kind of person. Is that Miss Bikini up in here? There, Miss Bikini. She had a teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini. You're welcome, Alice. All right, Jay says, will the public view me in a positive light overall? Y'all know the song I'm talking about? Miss Bikini's like, oh shit, I wish she wouldn't have learned that one. I got that self-sabotaging thing down good. I played that card. Me too, Simon. Did you know if you open the Webster dictionary up, right, and you just put your little finger in the S's and you go down the self-sabotaging thought patterns, my big head will be right there by the word. It'll be right there. Telling you what. All right, I got to do Jay's question. Jay's over there cussing at me under their breath. Will the public view Jay in a positive light overall? Will the public... Hey, Jasmine, how are you, baby? You do it too, Ann. I swear. Need to get the switch to my own leg. Good, I'm glad, Jasmine. Your name makes me think about the smell of jasmine. Those flowers that run on a vine. The Hermit reversed and the Page of Cups. If you get out there in your authentic energy, Jay, yes, they will see you in a very positive light. The Page of Cups, he's sitting there with paint on his shirt. How can you not think of this card in a positive light, right? So the Hermit is about getting out in front of the public eye and being your authentic, even childlike self, like who you truly are on a core foundational level. If you show that version of you, which is your true self, right? And you try not to put too many masks on to be a certain way for someone, I feel like the people that are supposed to gravitate towards you will. Now, does that mean everyone in the public is going to love you? Absolutely not, because if that's the case, you wouldn't be your true self. If everyone around loves you, then you know that you are changing to fit the narrative. So don't do that. Try to be your authentic self in whatever this is you're asking about. And I feel like that'll be the best way to go. The people that should acknowledge and gravitate towards you will. All right. Simon said, I had so many good things going for me in my 20s, but I messed up every one of them. You're welcome, Jay. So basically, Simon, one way to do that is like, I have a journal, but everybody's different. Everybody don't have a journal. It's just the way it works for me. So that's why I always tell everybody to have a journal. Write down all those things, right? Whatever it is that you feel like you messed up in your 20s, and assign meanings to those things you messed up as what you learned in a positive way. And I feel like that'll help change your timeline, because you'll transmute that energy of whatever the regret is or wishing you did it differently kind of thing. All right, does JD like Starfall? Exactly, Simon. You nailed it on the head. You hit the nail on the head. All right, does JD like Starfall? And who's to say that it didn't need all of those things in your 20s to happen the way it did to become the version of yourself that's for your highest calling? Does JD like Starfall? Three of Wands. What is it with everybody getting the Three of Wands? I've used like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks. Everybody keeps getting the Three of Wands in the upright. So this person definitely has interest in you, or they wouldn't have the Three of Wands. And the Two of Cups is at the bottom, so there's a mutual connection there. Whatever you like about them, it's a mutual thing. They feel the same towards you. But they're more like waiting around and sitting on the fence to see what happens. So I don't feel like they're in very much of an action-taking mode for some reason. Feels like somebody else got almost these same exact cards on a different deck earlier. But yes, they do. They have admiration for you. Whatever you feel for them, they feel it back. But getting them to do anything about it, it's going to take a little bit. I feel like I wouldn't wait for it. Hey, LZ. How you doing? Long time no see, chickadee. We got everybody came in here today. Queen of Pentacles. Will I meet my future spouse through someone? I'm just going to answer your question, Queen of Pentacles, but don't take it very serious, because that could be, that could change so easily. So just know that. We'll just see what comes out. Based on the creative control you have on your life, Will you meet your future spouse through someone? Last weekend, y'all, I drove an hour and 15 minutes one way to get aloe water. I think I need to start drinking freaking tap water or something. Like, I got to get it together. That's just ridiculous. I feel like you're going to be directly introduced to this person, not through someone, but by them either directly noticing you or you directly noticing them, Queen of Pentacles, because the Sun and the Eight of Wands is reversed. So that's why I don't feel like it'll be through someone, because here you are in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Honestly, I feel like you're going to be in a time in your life whenever you've decided that you're not really worried about love anymore, and you're kind of like focusing on your career in some way, and you're kind of just not even thinking about it, and that's when it'll show up. I know, Miss Bikini. Simon says, will I meet my next train wreck on Plenty of Fish? You're welcome. Oh, damn. Emmy.
What?
Come here. I want to make you laugh, okay? About this question I got to do.
Right.
So Plenty of Fish is a dating app, okay?
Okay.
And Simon says, will I meet my next train wreck on Plenty of Fish?
Right. I think you need to go to bed.
You're welcome, Starfall. All right, I'm going to do Simon, and then thank you, LZ. I'm going to get you.
This water's tweaking right now.
It's because it was off and then it was on, so it's probably got air in it.
It does.
Just turn it on and let it do whatever it needs to do. Because they had to fix it, remember? They cut it off.
I know what they did. It's tweaking out.
It's a good place to meet train wrecks. Okay, got you. Jasmine, I'm going to do LZ and then I'll do you, okay? Because she donated for a mini reading. Will Simon meet his next train wreck on Plenty of Fish? That made my day. Well, oh, Simon. Yes, you will. Queen of Cups and the Sun reversed.
Go get him, Simon.
Emmy says, go get him, Simon. You got the Queen of Cups. 6 of Cups reversed, 4 of Cups. I don't feel like it'll be your life partner person, but I do feel like you're going to meet someone on there.
Well, he said he don't want a life person. He wants a train wreck, so...
Oh, hey, Tuby. Emmy said, go get him, Simon. All right, let me do LZ. Thank you, LZ.
You think it's too cold for this? That's my pajamas.
What's the temperature?
So it's 70 in here.
I know, but I'm talking about what's it going to be?
Well, it's in here. I'm not going outside.
Well, then you'll be fine.
No.
Yeah, Mel.
I just busted it down.
Well, Simon, she's the Queen of Cups, so I feel like it's a yes. I'm sorry, Tuby. I'm going to say prayers for you and your mom and your family. Simon said, what size cups does the Queen of Cups have?
Oh, yeah. Elon Musk drinks 8 Diet Cokes a day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why you're such a go-getter.
Me?
Yeah.
I love Diet Coke.
You and Elon drinking the same Cokes. You're going to be messing around and inventing some internet.
Basically, my waist is gone, and my IQ is up, and I got Starlink made. I don't know. I'm about to make Astro put together, so it's like an off-brand Starlink and it's cheaper.
I got you, girl.
Right.
Okay, LZ, I'm about to read your thing. I'm sorry. Amy talking junk.
I ain't talking junk.
She said, I ain't talking junk, cuh. That's what they say instead of cuz. Okay. On a work trip with the Scorpio with kids on a competition. First time we have spent a significant time together since he got with the fake friend. Let's get his thoughts, feelings between us and between him and her. Seemed like the fake friend called him pissed off yesterday on day 2 of the trip. He was apologizing, saying he was busy with the kids on the trip. I think there is trouble in paradise between them. So you want to know his energy towards you, LZ, from him? Like what he's thinking about you while he's on the trip? I want to make sure I got you right. I wish I had some cards, like some spiritual cards, Tuby. I don't have any spiritual cards out. So these are not going to be good. All right. This is what came out, Tuby. It's an elephant, and it says, let yourself rest. The world will keep spinning. And that gave me chill bumps because even though that may seem simple, my intuition is saying this is like let your mom and yourself rest in knowing that she's going to a better place soon, you know. That's a lot easier said than done, but that's the way I take this. The elephant even has angel wings on it. You kept those, Miss Bikini? Exactly, Tuby. It's time for her to be at rest and at peace. And I'm going to be praying for you and your family, so. I have a few spiritual decks, and I'm starting to collect decks again. I just love it. They're just so fun. Yes, they are, Miss Bikini. So you have some spiritual decks. I got you now. You kept the spiritual ones. I get it. At first I was like, what? But I get it now. Yo, 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 it's Marky Mark's Tarot. How you doing, friend? I've been hiding out. I figured I'd give you the Sunday night early shift off for once. I'm bad at not giving you any breaks, making you work like weeks on end, 7 days a week. All right, LZ, 2 more shuffles. What is the energy between you and the Scorpio? And I'll just use this little deck and ask about the Scorpio and the lady. They're the same. This is just a miniature version. So let's just see. Mark is about tired of my shit. He said I need to be fired. I never give him a day off. Ever. Knight of Wands reversed. 6 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands reversed. 8 of Wands reversed, and the Empress card with the 9 of Swords at the bottom. So they could feel some sort of anxiety around you, LZ, in some way. Or that could just be them being anxious in general. Because everything in this reading is talking about their past. I don't know for sure if they're already divorced, but that doesn't matter. They're still 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. World reversed. They're like still tied up to their past a lot. And there's the Empress. Whoever they were with before. But let's just take it as the energy towards you. It's very sporadic with the Knight of Wands reversed. So if you and them get to talking, or you know you're on this trip and you have the same group of kids and you go out together, I'm not saying they're not going to sit there and eat with you and have a good time, but then you may hear nothing else for the next day or two. Let's say the trip is 10 days. I'm just pretending. I didn't block you, Toro. Hold on. I'm finna make you a moderator. There you go. I didn't block you. Lordy Pete. But the Knight of Wands reversed, it's very unexpected. It is sporadic. Like you could end up having a good time with them, in the midst of the trip, 10 of Pentacles, like you're in their tree of life, right? They're in your tree of life, but it's very sporadic. Like then all of a sudden you could hear nothing from them after that. So it's very like, I don't know, unpredictable in some way. He's already divorced with his ex-wife, but like an idiot, I think the fake friend moved in with him, and I think they moved too fast, and they're not getting along. Things have been weird between them. Okay, so that means that if it's been weird between them, whether it has or not, he's still tied to his marriage. I'm not saying he could be legally divorced, but energy is different than what is in the physical world, right? So he still feels unfinished business with that person. And so if he does have a new person he's living with, it doesn't matter. He's still tied to the past person. So as far as you and him are concerned, it's very unpredictable, the energy between you and him. So if he has to be in your vicinity with the kids and the trip and the job, he could interact with you and you could even enjoy his company, but then it'll just kind of go flatline again because the Knight of Wands is reversed. So it's very unpredictable, wishy-washy. You really don't know next because here's the 8 of Wands reversed and the 9 of Swords. So he lives with a general sense of like generalized anxiety in general, not just because of you, not just because of the lady. He hasn't resolved or gotten closure from his past stuff, and he's trying to push himself into something new. So when it comes to you, it's just you're just one more piece to the puzzle. The lady that he works with, that he may enjoy being around you when he's around you, but then you may not hear nothing else from him. He's got so much going on underneath the surface that has nothing to do with you or the other girl, because he has pain that's unresolved from his marriage and stuff. Even though he's not married anymore, energetically, he's still very much deeply tied to that person. 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, World reversed. See? So this is the forefront of his energy. Even if he has someone moved in with him, it's a band-aid. It's not anything as far as like a true connection. It's just a band-aid for the pain he's dealing with. We've been getting along on the trip, but yeah, afterwards when he's back with the fake friend, I think he will tense up again. You're welcome, Tuby. All right, so I'm going to use the little deck and ask, but I just feel like it's straightforward. This person has their past person right there. Like they're still hurt from that. And time does not heal all wounds. Whoever said that lie and said it is a liar. The wounds heal when we energetically work through them. The only thing time does is bury whatever it is, you know, to where we might forget about it. It may not be as much in our forefront of our brain, but it's still there until we work through it. Time don't do nothing. Just ask me. Page of Pentacles reversed. This person that he's moved in with, this is the Page of Pentacles reversed. Someone that's going to teach them a painful lesson about not moving on properly from this. They haven't transmuted the energy of this failed marriage yet. So moving in with a new person, Page of Pentacles reversed, is just a lesson they've added to their timeline. 6 of Swords. About what? Properly moving on from one connection before you open up another one. If you feel like you're not ready for a connection, just be single as a Pringle. That's the easiest thing to do. Become your own best friend. What are they talking about back there? Moon reversed. I feel like if anything, this person triggers this guy to want his past person even more, because we're asking what is happening between him and the person that you think has moved in with him, right? A lesson that needs to be learned. Toxic cycles with the Devil card. around learning how to move on properly. With the moon reversed, it can be triggering some wounds. And the Four of freaking Wands reversed. The door slammed shut. On what? His past. You see, even this new person being around him is doing nothing more than triggering what he needs to heal still. So it's not helpful at all for him to have this new person. If he came to me and asked me for a reading, I would tell him he needs to actually resolve whatever he dealt with in his past first. He needs to love the situation. He needs to give himself time to actually love it, be grateful for it, and what it taught him as a person. Then, when he moves forward and he's not looking for it and he least expect it, something might pop up. But he's not going about it in the right order, you see. You said it's an absolute myth. Time does not heal wounds. You have to work at your grief or at yourself and raise your energetic energy. Yes, Miss Bikini, absolutely. Time is nothing more than just time. It don't make you heal. You got to actually do it on your own. I'm trying to read this. It's so damn little. Hey, Azalea. All right, Jasmine says, will I get... And I hope that made sense, LZ. Thank you. If you don't learn the lesson you're supposed to the first time, the universe will make you learn it. You're very welcome, LZ. All right, Jasmine, let's see. Will I get invited to interview with Mackenzie? What are they laughing about in there? All right. Will I get invited to interview with Mackenzie? Everybody want a job today. The sun reversed. Emma. King of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed. You said, will you get invited? Where's your question? Invited. It feels like a no. But then there's the King of Swords, which will be someone to interview you. So let me just ask something else. Emmy, what y'all doing? No. Judgment. Three of Swords, King of Cups reversed. So either no, you won't get invited, or you will get invited, but it's not going to go the way you would like, because the Three of Swords is here. But the Sun and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Like, either no, or you will go, but the King of Swords and the Three of Swords says it's not going to go exactly the way you planned it. Thank you, Niecy. You can post your question. What they back there talking shit about? I can hear them. It's 9:54, so she got 6 minutes. Emily has a friend over, Marley. No, that's her brother. That's just her brother, Fiona. They laugh all the time. They goofy. Y'all hear them laughing? All right, Niecy, let's see what you said. I swear I need to get me some I don't feel like I need glasses, but the letters are so little on the phone. Will I get invited to interview? No, that's not it. What's in store for me this year? You mean like love, or what you mean, Niecy? Exactly, Mark. When they laugh, I think it's a good sign, right? If they're laughing and being goofy at home, then that means that's a good thing. Love, okay. Oh, Lord. You gotta laugh to keep from crying on this planet. I did, Jasmine. I did it. Just rewind a little bit. I just did it. You're welcome. What deck am I going to use? Niecy said, heck if I know. You're the one that should pick. Dang, Marley. Let me see. Let's use this one. You just want to know. I'm vaping because I know it's about to go down. She's asking me some of this wide open question about love coming in a whole year. This is about to be intense. I'm blaming my vaping habit on Niecy. Whatever it takes to put the blame on someone else, you know. Did you have some nut bags, Mark? I'm just playing with you, Niecy. All right, there's beast mode. What happened to your foot? 3 more shuffles for 2025. Y'all know what I be feeling like in 2025? Let me just be honest for a minute. And y'all can tell me if this makes sense. I even told Ann this earlier. It feels like something good in 2025 is coming, but I can't see it with my eyeballs yet. You broke it? Well, damn. All right. For 2025, for the, oh Lord, that's too much. Well, the Fool came out. When you go sleep in peace. Amen. Judgment reversed. The Chariot in the upright. So first thing, if you allow yourself to move forward and don't go back to anything that may try and come up in your energy, you're going to have some new opportunities in love, period. Because the Fool card is here with the Chariot. But you see what it requires from you is to be in the Fool energy. So you've got to be kind of like brushing off the past. But don't do it with a negative connotation of the past. Like, don't have, if possible, work on having any remorse towards your past. Like, try and move forward, but look at the past with love if possible. Even if there were some shitty people back there, love them for what they taught you, because that will make the timeline moving forward more enjoyable and more desirable. Because whenever you hold on to grudges from the past, you just bring that energy with you, and you cannot adequately step into the Fool energy, because the Fool is a very light-hearted energy. Sometimes you're nervous when you're in the Fool energy, right? But you're nervous in a good way, so to speak. It's more like an excitement because you're moving out of your comfort zone in what you've always known. Sometimes we want to go back to things we've always known, even if it's not good for us, because it's what we're comfortable with. Our ego looks at it as safe. So yeah, if you can be in the Fool energy and the Chariot, you allow the Chariot to kind of just brush you along. It's kind of like getting into a river and going with the flow of the river. Don't fight the current, right? There may be one energy at least that's still kind of trying you during this year that you've already dealt with. Either that person, you physically dealt with that exact person, or this person is someone that's just like a lesson you've already learned. Judgment reversed. Something you've already learned. Maybe you might be tested once or twice. Be mindful of that. If you see a pattern that already played out between you and another person, make a different decision and do it with love. You know, I've already learned that lesson. No, thank you. I'm going to keep it pushing forward. I'm not going to settle for something that I've already learned before. You know, if the person acts the same way, if they contribute to the connection in the same way as something you'll recognize it. If it's something you've already learned, you're going to recognize it. The only time we get caught in the same cycle with a different person is if we brush it under the rug, if we choose to ignore it. So just don't choose that. And I feel like you will have some sort of new opportunity as long as you allow the universe to kind of pull you forward like a river in a current. Don't go back upstream. Don't fight the current to go to a slam door, because there could be somebody who might try you that's from your past. And if it's not that person, it's just going to be a new connection that has the same pattern going on, right? So just recognize it and move forward. Be grateful for it, because that way it don't keep showing up. I'm grateful I learned it. No, thank you. I'm good. You know, do that energetically. Hey, Maylee. But with the Fool and the Chariot, yes, absolutely, yes. If you allow yourself to go forward, yes. Ace of Swords. See what I'm saying? It's almost like you're at a nexus point in 2025. Not even just with your love life, but just with your connections with people in general. If you just kind of like lovingly stop the patterns that you know aren't for your highest good, be grateful for what they taught you. Even if they were shitty to you, they still taught you something valuable. Be grateful for the value they brought to you. That's how you transmute that energy and allow the current to pull you forward. Ace of Swords. You'll recognize what you should keep in your life if you listen to your gut. And pray for guidance if you feel confused. That's what I do. Seven of Cups reversed. The High Priestess reversed. The Hierophant. That's about commitment. Something new. Commitment. So it's like you're going to have more than one option in 2025. With the Judgment reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed, High Priestess reversed, if you go against your inner knowing, if you go against what your intuition is telling you, you might get hung up with something from your past or a person that has the same toxic patterns as a connection you had in the past. One of the two, right? So don't do that. And if you do what I'm telling you, you're going to have a new thing that shows up as you're in this Fool energy with the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. And it could lead to some sort of commitment. And you're going to feel like this is unlike anything you've ever felt before. What I mean is you're not going to have to over-explain yourself. This person will just get you on a spiritual level with the Hierophant card. You and this person won't have to work very hard to vibe together. Will you have challenges and obstacles? Yes, you will. But the difference, the way you'll know the difference if this is your person is you and them can have challenges, but you overcome those challenges and you become stronger in the process of overcoming them. So actually you get closer as the challenges come. When it's a toxic connection, as the challenges come, it slowly breaks the connection down and creating like a wall between the two of you over time. So think about those toxic connections you've ever been into. The same arguments happen over and over. You never truly overcome them. And then you bury the hurt, the pain, the sadness, and then you keep going forward, and it's okay for a little while, and then it pops back up again. We throw this thing up in this one's face, and this one throws this thing up in this one's face, and it's just a cycle, and you go in a circle, and you never really get anywhere. You never grow and evolve. Don't let that kind of thing come in, and I feel like you're going to have a new opportunity, at least one new major opportunity for commitment of some sort if you don't get stuck in a past cycle. So it's kind of like a nexus point to me. It feels like it's kind of up to the way you handle it when things come up that you've already learned the lesson for. If you are serious with the self-love and not accepting less than what you deserve, don't settle for something that's a mirror image of something you've already had. I feel like you'll have a new opportunity for something, and you won't have to have a whole lot of doing to make this happen. It'll just show up while you're working on becoming the best version of yourself. That's the only thing that's required of you. And that includes not allowing past energy or past people that mirror that on a new person. Don't let the new person in if they have those same characteristics, and you'll be good. All right, let's see what you get in the card. So definitely not a past person at all, or anything that is similar to that in terms of patterns. Break the patterns. And then you got the number 4, and it says acceptance. So this is about how you transmute the energy from the past, accepting what it was and starting to focus not on the hurt and the pain, but what it taught you. And that's the valuable part of the connection. No matter how bad it went, there's still a value in it. There's still a piece of gold in that connection. What did it help you learn and become in the process? Write it down. That's what I do. And then balance, number 19, breaking down to a 10, which is about ending cycles and beginning new ones. So ending the cycle of allowing old toxic patterns to stay around. Go ahead and nip it in the bud when you recognize it. And only accept new. And I'm talking new in terms of energy, new. If you get to dating somebody and you think you like them, but then you figure out how clingy and insecure they are, you try to work it out with them. One good time, it doesn't work, and they start a jealous pattern. Okay, you're grateful for the lesson they taught you about self-love and not accepting that in your life, and you move it forward. If you do that, I feel like you'll have an opportunity for something committed with the Hierophant card. So there you go. I hope it made sense. Miss Bikini said, Marley's breaking it down with some truth. If only we could I could listen to my own advice sometimes. Hey, Monkey's Vendetta. Now they're in there making fart noises. Lord help them. You're welcome, Niecy. Thank you, baby. Beast mode done broke his foot. Y'all, I think I'm about to go because it's only 10 o'clock, but I have to get up early. I still got to take a shower and all that stuff. And we've been on here for 100 minutes, so we made it a while. It's good, Mark. It's just like I've been getting ready for the taxes. So I'd be tired. So I don't ever come on here. You're welcome, Miss Bikini. Aisha, I will get you next time. I ain't even done my taxes. Love you, Toro. I gave you a wrench so you know I didn't block you. You too, Vendetta. Mark, do y'all have taxes the way we do? I just want to know that before I go. Do y'all have to do your income taxes like on a, where you pay, no? Y'all don't have to pay income taxes? Overworked and underpaid. Hallelujah. Amen. Do y'all pay income taxes at all? Like, y'all don't have that? It's pretty much all included. So, like, the pension thing you pay for, that's pretty much it. Well, let's just make it to April 15th, and then maybe I can come back. Maybe I can come back on here again. All right, I'm going to take a shower. I love y'all. I see y'all. I'm not going to tell you that I'll see you tomorrow because I'm probably going to be lying. I'll see you as soon as I can see you. How about that? As a business owner, I pay social insurance and payroll tax. Got you. But you don't have like a yearly tax return, though. Well, that's pretty good. And then once you get to like retirement age, you have like a kind of like a Social Security pension or something. Hey, Jay. All right, you going live, Mark? Pension, yes. I closed it, Jay. Come back later, baby. Okay. Well, if you do, I'm going to go in there and listen. Okay, I love y'all. Good night. I see y'all later. Bye.